Zip, zip, zip. That's right. Welcome to Madison, Illinois. And we are here at the Worldwide Technology Raceway, also known as Gateway Motorsports Park. It's a beautiful evening here. We got these Indy cars, all, what do we have here? 37 of them set to race 100 laps on this 1.25-mile raceway. I'm joined by Falcon. Falcon, how's it going?
It's going really well.
Well, real quick, let's take a look at these points after 3 races. Looks like we got Pierre Gasly in first, Mick Schumacher second, Max Goad third, my AI Kluge in fourth, and Jenson Button in fifth. So we got some heat, got some fire, I should say. Actually, it's gonna be a pretty good battle, I feel like. Let's go through this top 10 real quick, shall we? Tom Wood, no surprise, has been doing great up here. He starts P1, followed by Joseph Newgarden, Max Godin P3, Ross Smith looking good P4, Daniel Ricciardo P5, Darius Leonard P6, Lewis Hamilton 7, Sean Brown looking to have a good run P8, Jenson Button P9, and Spencer Elliott P10. Who's your favorite for tonight, Falcon?
Well, I'll be honest, I've had a few messages after Monza, and I don't think I'm allowed to pick anyone.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say it, and I'll pick Tom Wood.
That's a good call.
Let's just see. Let's see if he can run strong here and get the win. I mean, he ran strong at Monza, and then, well, we know the issue he had. We just won't bring it up. Looks like they're coming around. Should get the green flag here. Tom Wood will bring him down. And there he goes. He's off. We have started this race. We have a great race today. We're going to start here with the sun setting, so these guys will finish this race at the nighttime. How will that affect the car, you think, Falcon?
I can only assume as the night goes on, they'll get faster and faster.
You have any idea about the pit stops here? Should they have to make one?
They're definitely going to have to pit. They're going to run 50% fuel. How many laps they can go, it's anybody's guess.
I like it. That's what I like to hear. Guessing game. Let the crew chiefs take over from there. Tom Wood off to a really good start here. Gets a great jump ahead of Joseph Newgarden. Got a battle there for third between Max Goad and Ross Smith. Ross wants it, but that high line I think is going to prevail. Looks like Max got a really good drive off of 3, and he's going to go to the outside of Newgarden and complete that pass. Whoa, maybe?
Maybe. Side by side still. Tough place to pass here with these really flat corners.
I mean, do you want to be in that high line, or do you want to be in that low line?
I have to think the low line is where I would be. Newgarden pulling a crossover here.
Yes, he is. Is he going to complete the pass here? It's a good battle for second. Tom likes to see this in his rearview mirror. They're very close. I like it. But they're still kind of, I mean, they're still keeping up with Tom. He's not pulling away from either of them.
I'll tell you what, we're completing lap 4 here. Taylor Wood's up 16 spots already.
Oh my goodness, Taylor Wood, she is not messing around. She did not set a qualifying time, which is very strange to me.
I wonder if they had some issues with that car, but she's making up for lost time on track.
Ooh, I'm hearing that we had 4 drivers fail tech. That is why they did not qualify. Taylor Wood, my AI Kluge. It looks like Mike Shepard is back racing again. Oh, and they just blow past him because he's a moving target. And I believe you're
3
AI.
wide with Taylor Wood. That was close. I'm actually, the tech issues must have continued. I'm showing 2 do not starts, Lance Stroll and my AI.
Oh, well, that is very strange. I wonder why that happened.
We'll have to investigate that
Oh
and see what the
my
issue was.
goodness, who is this going slow? Is this LeBron James? Probably, because he's just a menace.
Oh, huge crash.
Big
Sean
crash.
Brown.
Oh, Sean Brown.
Caution is out.
Oh
Oh, no.
no.
Guys still piling in here.
Oh my goodness gracious. Jason Layton got destroyed. Mike
Let's see what
Shepard.
happened to Sean Brown.
LeBron James just definitely the cause of that. I mean, just out here being a menace.
Way too slow. Swerved down the track into Sean Brown, who slammed the wall.
Ooh, actually, it looked like he got into somebody. He did. He got into Jensen Button. That's what caused him to come down the track. And then just chaos ensued from there.
He has towed to the pits.
Oh man. And then it looks like Jason Layton couldn't do anything there, couldn't avoid him. Mike Shepard.
Look at this. Tom Wood on staying on track. A lot of guys behind him coming to the pits.
Oh wow, what a gutsy call. I mean, I like it.
Different change for these guys this week. The AI Championship is struggling with part shortages, so these guys are limited to one fast repair.
All right, well, interesting. I like it.
Team Trash taking up all the spare parts. The other driver's not happy about it, but it's the situation we're in.
Team Trash, I believe, has added a couple entries. Am I hearing that correctly?
They have. They are now a 4-car team, believe it or not. Not sure where they got the funding, but given the driver lineup, I got a pretty good idea.
I'm not going to say any names, but I think I'm going to. Nikita Mazepin is on Team Trash, and, well, I'm pretty sure he brought in some money.
Yep. I mean, that's, money talks, and Mike Shepard definitely needs the money, so.
Exactly. Looks like we'll have some, well, who was the first one in? Let's see.
First one that pitted was Max Goad.
And he is currently P7. Well, no, actually, we'll let it update because
he is P18. He will cycle through to P18.
So the strategy will be interesting. Well, they did pretty good. Actually, kind of impressed. Made it 7 laps without a caution. Looks like the lights are still on the pace car, so we are doing another one for sure.
Bunch of drivers had to tow and use their one fast repair, so if they get into another crash, that'll be the end of their day.
Poor Jason Layton and Sean Brown, they're just innocent bystanders to a slow driver. I'm sure they'll be hoping for a bunch of cautions to get back on the lead lap.
Yep, the lucky dog is in effect in this championship, so they're not out of it yet.
We've seen some crazy stuff happen before. Looks like Taylor Wood is up 29 spots.
Incredible. Brandon Kluge, another did not qual. He's up 24.
That's some big improvement right there. They must like how that race car feels. We should get the one to go here, hopefully. And we do.
And it is a double file restart. I will say if they crash quickly after this restart, it will go to a single file. So we're just try to get some green flag laps in here.
Good for race control to pick up on that. They also gave Mike Shepard and LeBron James a warning. If they continue to be that slow, they will be parked.
Yeah, they're definitely going to keep an eye on those guys. If they're not showing the pace, they're just going to have to pull it off track. It's too dangerous. Look at these nose-to-tail McLarens on the outside line. I wonder if they're going to hook up here.
Daniel Ricciardo is hoping Jensen Button gets him a nice little push. Would be interesting to see some bump drafting. Definitely would take a lot of cars out.
That's something you only do once.
All right, here we go. Gonna come and take this green flag once this pace car pulls off.
Pace truck's going to whip in, give the field to Tom Wood here.
We had a great restart last time, and there he goes. Gets another great restart again. He was getting caught before they caught lap traffic, so interesting to see if any of these guys have anything for him. Looks like Ricardo is quick. Does he pick up a little bit of that draft?
He definitely, I thought he was sleeping there, but he made that outside line work for him. Ryan Blaney, top 5, having a good run, bouncing back from his really unfortunate Iowa and then Monza.
Yeah, had 2 not so good races. I was hoping to have at least a good race. Now up to P4 in that nice looking green Indy car.
Spencer Elliott restarted 3rd. He's falling through the field.
Looks like Taylor Wood here. She's just she's chilling here, waiting to make her move.
She knows she's got a lot of speed. She doesn't have to rush this.
Whew. She had
Maybe she wants to rush this.
Yeah, she definitely had a slow there. She was going to get in the back of Spencer Elliott. See a lot of different lines used right now. Spencer Elliott outside of Benjamin Jean. Drives it in hard. See if we can get to the throttle quick and make this pass. And he does complete the pass. Puts Taylor Wood right next to Benjamin Jean. He did not get off that corner good.
It's interesting to see some of these drivers make that outside work for them.
Taylor Wood with a huge run here on Spencer Elliott. She's going to take it to the inside here. She's going to get this pass. Oh, here we go.
Big move, drives it in hard.
Get back in the throttle. I feel like if she can stay side by side, she could clear him in 3. Oh, she does, because Mike Shepard. Oh my goodness. He is just a menace out here. Nope. He did not use his quick repair, so he's missing his front wing.
Oh, Brandon Kluge runs in the back of him.
Oh, how about that?
I think Mike Shepard's day is going to be cut short here.
I believe it is, and so is LeBron James. Look at him back there. Just, I'm hearing yet disqualify them because of how slow they are.
4 and 6 seconds off the pace, and that's just way too dangerous.
Yeah, get them out of here. Ryan Blaney here in P4, looking strong. Taylor Wood trying to pass Jonathan Taylor here for P5, and she's going to do it, and she's going to get right next to Ryan Blaney.
She's going to get a good run on Blaney on the outside. Is he going to hang in there? No, he's not.
No. He just decided, you know what? She's a lot quicker than I am. Tom Wood with a...
Tom Wood just clicked off the best lap of the race that last time by. Out front and flying.
I'm curious to see how Taylor Wood can do if she gets a little bit of clean air. He's definitely moving now. He's found that line that he wants to run.
Side by side, Ryan Blaney, Jonathan Taylor here.
Very good battle back there. Blaney looks like he's going to get it. Let's see if Taylor goes to the... Jonathan Taylor will go to the outside, but will not have enough momentum. Just kidding. Yes, he will.
He's there.
Ryan Blaney did not get up there and block it quick enough. Ryan Blaney does not look like he likes running this inside line.
No, he looks a little loose down there.
Looks like Benjamin Jean's going to try to jump on this as well. Is he going to let Benjamin get to his outside? He is.
Yeah, Blaney's really struggling here.
He had a great restart and then just hasn't had a good couple laps here.
Tom Wood, another fastest lap. Man, he's flying.
Let's see if what Ryan Blaney can do here. If he can move up, he might be safe. Yep, he will move up. Spencer Elliott will have a huge run, though, it looks like. He's battling with Sebastian Vettel. Looks like we got Jennifer Mcdonald in the number 45. She's back here in P10, started P17, up 7 spots. Good drive for her. She's battling here with DeForest Buckner. Max Goad sitting in P12 after he pitted.
Jennifer McDonald looks like a late entry. Timing and scoring has her listed as Kyle Kirkwood still.
Oh, well,
There's Nikita Mazepin driving extremely slowly. No surprise there. I'm surprised he hasn't spun out yet.
well, he is with Team Trash. Maybe this money situation will help fix their cars, make them a little faster.
We can only hope, because they're not getting much prize money where they're finishing.
The number 12 machine of Kluge definitely struggling, it looks like. Losing a couple spots here after that run-in with Mike Shepard.
Well, we got a few cars diving to pit lane. 4 wide for a second there with the slow Mazepin. Tom Wood, one of the cars in, your leader.
I have a feeling we'll see some more cars coming down. Yes, Sebastian Vettel will come in. Looks like Max Goad obviously will stay out because he pitted 15 laps ago. Interesting to see which strategy will work here. Because now if a caution comes out, Tom Wood will be a lap down.
Yeah. Quite a few cars are going to be a lap down. The laps are quick. Oh, here comes Blaney to pit road.
Blaney, your leader.
Which will give the lead to Max Goad. Playing the strategy. Let's see if it pays off.
Look who would be P2. It would be Lewis Hamilton. Battling with Ross Smith, though. He might lose that P2. Ross is going to drive it in hard. But Lewis is going to get that outside line prevail.
Lewis, another driver, hoping to bounce back from a disappointing Monza. Caught up in that accident with Team Trash.
Ross Smith with a huge run here.
Big crossover down into T1 here. God, they drive it in hard, don't they?
I just don't think they're going to stop, and then they do. Ross should get a good run here. No, he will not. He can stay beside him, though. He might get him here entering 3. Let's see.
Runs him up the track. Power move.
Ross set his eyes on our leader, Max Goad. He's got that lead at about 0.8 of a second, but Lewis is going to battle back here.
Back and forth action. This is good racing. Darius Leonard pitting. I think that's everybody. Oop, here comes Lewis.
Coming in.
A lot of different pit strategies here.
Good to see. Good to see. That'll be a big gap then between first and second to third place, Mick Schumacher. Second place in points.
He's got Tom Wood behind him. Tom's hoping to get his lap back on track, not get caught by a caution.
Looks like we got Christian Stewart, P5. Good for you, Christian Stewart. They almost gave Christian a penalty. He did message one of the officials.
That's a driver that's known to have a bit of a temper, but he is quick.
Yes, definitely temper, and he tried to pay an official to improve his ways on track. And they declined him. He's lucky he didn't get a lifetime ban.
Unfortunately, that kind of thing doesn't fly for that low of a quantity of money.
Yep, it's like that SpongeBob meme. Patrick, he held up $3, and that just didn't work out.
Didn't work out. Could add some zeros, but
Ross Smith is coming in along with Max Goad here.
So the guys that pitted early couldn't stretch as far as I thought.
Interesting to see here what happens. Interesting to see who will be your leader, because it looks like Daniel Ricciardo is going to take it to Tom Wood here. And he's going to pass him, so this should be for the race lead.
I believe it will as this cycles around.
Oh my goodness, they are running in third or fourth lane.
Watch out for Nikita Mazepin, though.
Still, I mean, he's definitely starting to be off pace here, that's for sure. But he hasn't caused any harm. Not yet, anyway.
He hasn't hit anybody yet, which is more than you can say for most of Team Trash.
Man, they have definitely moved up here as the sun is setting.
Yeah, they're running, I mean, the third groove up, which is really surprising.
Daniel Ricciardo, look at him taking the lead. It's a very good run for him. Tom Wood in P2 here. Jensen Button right on him. The McLarens are looking pretty good right now.
Jensen's going to put a move on Tom.
Yes, he is, but is the lap car of Eric going to slow them, either one of them down? No, it does not look like it. Jensen made the pass. Whoa, Eric, hold on to it, buddy.
That was a close moment.
Eric definitely struggling. And don't look now. Look at who is in P4. Taylor Wood. She's trying to catch up here to Tom Wood and grab that podium spot.
It's an incredible run, up 32 spots. Can you believe that?
Oh my goodness, Tom Wood is struggling. He must not like how his car is set up right now for this nighttime.
Yeah, he's really lost a lot of his pace here.
There goes Taylor Wood for P3. But it's the McLarens right now that are just terrorizing everybody. Just putting on a domination here after that pit stop. Ryan Blaney definitely lost a lot of time there, pitting a lap later than these guys. Taylor Wood looking to catch up here.
Ryan Blaney continuing to go backwards as well. Lewis Hamilton getting by him now.
Yes, Lewis Hamilton is looking good, Lewis. Looks like we got Ross Smith back here in P11, looking good. Lewis trying to figure out where Max Goad is going to go. We got a bunch of cars here battling, trying to get around this lap car of Eric.
Yeah, it's going to make it interesting which lane Eric chooses. Is going to determine who gets through here. Oh my goodness. Really stacking these guys up.
Max Goad will prevail there.
Quick reflexes there to avoid hitting Eric.
Spencer Elliott trying to go P5 here on Benjamin Jean. Is he going to complete the pass? He is. Max Goad going to try to make the move here on Benjamin Jean. Is he going to get it? He will. In there in the corner. Yes, clears him. Benjamin struggling now because here comes Lewis. Is he going to complete the pass? He will. How about Ross Smith? Ross Smith will also not quite, but now he will complete the pass. So Benjamin dropping back a bunch here.
Got another slow car here causing problems. Looks like David Cudacy.
Lewis had to slow down big time there. Not only David, Tom Wood seems to be a slow car as well.
He seems to really be struggling right now after dominating the first bit of this race.
You got to think this is going to cause some issues here with these two cars.
They got the whole track blocked here between these two. Max Goad trying to find a lane.
Oh, he's going to make his lane. Look at there. He squeezed it right there. Can he find a way around Tom Wood, though? Is he going to be boxed in again?
Oh, crash.
Contact, big contact there. Lewis Hamilton. Oh, no. Oh, no.
No caution. Stewards may have to throw the caution.
Yeah, I think the caution.
Oh, no. Ryan Blaney. Max Goad.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Well, that's the caution we didn't want to see. Ryan Blaney, oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I hope he's okay. That was a big one.
That was oh my goodness. Ross Smith. Oh man.
Oh my God. I hope the fans are okay. He took out 2 RVs and a pickup truck. Ryan Blaney, my goodness.
Driver safety and fan safety. It's the biggest thing. Looks like Max Goat just, oh man, that's
Got
not
up
even
in the
started.
marbles and him and Ross Smith came together. Oh my God.
They're battling 3 wide back here. It looks like Lewis Hamilton and Spencer Elliott. Lewis thought he was clear and he was not. That's what caused the wreck between him and Spencer Elliott. And then Max Goat just slowed down from Tom Wood. And they take it 3 wide here. Ross Smith, Max Goat, and he gets in the marbles like you said. And oh, and Ryan Blaney just.
We're going to ride on board with Ryan Blaney here. The viewer discretion is advised. This is a big one. I think Ryan Blaney's going to stick to NASCAR. IndyCar is not serving him well. No fault of his own.
And I mean, that's the crazy thing is you just, with that in car, you can't tell what's happening beside you unless you're looking over there. He definitely, there's no way he saw that coming. Wow, that's crazy. Saves Tom Wood, who was definitely struggling.
That I have no words for that crash. That was the worst crash we've seen in this series.
Just gotta hope that Ryan's okay and the fans are okay. We'll keep checking in with the infield care center.
The infield care center is going to be busy.
Wow, and that was just, I mean, you can't really blame the lap car there either. Tom Wood was slowing them down as well.
Yeah, it's just a tough situation. I think Max Goad got a little impatient and ran out of racing room. And man, that was a big one.
Looks like Mick Schumacher will be your leader. I don't know if Ricardo pitted.
Quite a few cars pitted.
Okay.
Looks like 5 guys stayed out.
Okay.
And
So
everybody else, at least 20 spots back or more, did pit under this caution.
we got Mick Schumacher, Thomas Darboz, Josh Lane, Lucas Wallace, and Christian Stewart as your top 5, all not pitting. Then you got Jensen Button and Daniel Ricciardo, the 2 McLarens, running good.
You got the lap car here at David Cudacy. He should get the wave by, leaving Mick and Thomas on the front row for this restart.
Good for him to not lose a lap there.
Yeah, it's gonna improve his day. He was caught up in that first crash with LeBron James, and he's just trying to claw his way back.
Gotta wonder if he's got a little bit of damage. Maybe that's what's slowing him down.
Let's check in on some guys through the field here. Jensen Button is the first car off pit road. He is in P6. Tom Wood, he was your pole sitter, but he's running in 11th right now. Really seems to be struggling in traffic. As the cars double up here, getting ready for this restart.
Yeah, that 88 car just, you're right, in the traffic, he's not looking good. Sleeper pick, Taylor, well, not really sleeper pick. She's been driving like crazy. Taylor Wood up to P8, starting P36, and that would be P3 if these 5 didn't stay out.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see when these top 5 take their pit stop, now that they're off sequence, playing some different strategy games here. But there's some guys up front we haven't really talked about today. Let's see if they can hang on.
Yeah, we'll see what Mick Schumacher can do up here.
He needs a good race. Had a great Iowa, won that race, and then Monza, him and Ryan Blaney.
Yep. Here we go. Mick Schumacher has the field, and he takes the green flag. Gets a good jump there. Looks like he took off a little gentle there to not spin the tires.
Mick's tires 12 laps older than the guys that pitted, but Thomas's tires 15 laps older. So
yeah, definitely got some worn tires back there. We'll see how quick Daniel Ricciardo or Jenson Button can drive it.
look at Taylor Wood jumping on the outside, making moves.
She said she wants to get to the lead. Looks like Josh Lane struggling a bit right there. Look at these McLarens. They're quick. But Taylor Wood is showing some speed here. Lucas Wallace might be slowing Jenson Button down a little bit. Let's see. Yes, he is. Taylor Wood will get to the outside of Jenson Button there. She'll get a little toe here down the back stretch. Curious to see which lane she picks behind Lucas Wallace. That was a terrible idea. Daniel Ricciardo is going to take advantage of this.
I don't want to call anything too early, but it does appear with the cautions and heavy cleanup we've had, we may not make the 100 laps, so this could come down to a timed race.
Yes, we are hearing that for some reason Madison, Illinois has a time limit on these guys, basically, because they did not get the waiver before they started racing.
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. And the HWR championship run by Tom Wood, and have to think he maybe didn't file the right papers there.
Yeah, definitely did not. Daniel Ricciardo looking strong here in P3. Looks like Josh Lane is on the pit lane right now. Mick Schumacher running really good right now. You got to think they've got to know this time limit is set on them. They got to try something, I feel like.
I'll tell you what, Tom Wood has figured something out because he's coming back through the field again.
Oh, there he goes, making a move on his wife, Taylor Wood. Is he going to get it going here into one? Let's find out.
Oh, man.
Oof. He will clear Taylor Wood. He will not clear Lucas Wallace.
Lucas Wallace on old tires. He's going to be struggling.
Oh, and he's gonna jump down in front of Tom, and that's just gonna stall all the momentum Tom had. There goes Taylor Wood. She'll get by Lucas Wallace there. Up to P4. Let's see what she does now. Oh, she messes up a little in turn one there. It looked like Tom Wood caught right back up to her.
Looks like Thomas Darabas coming to pit road now.
And Thomas Wood looks like he's going to jump into P3.
That just leaves Lucas Wallace, the last car that hasn't pitted.
I believe Mick Schumacher too, correct?
Oh, that's correct. Sorry. He's doing well in clean air. It's kind of hiding his old tires here.
Gotta see him pitting here in the next 3 or 4 laps, if not this lap. Looks like it will be this lap. Yes,
and there he comes.
Schumacher.
Surprising, he was running faster than Daniel Ricciardo in second, even on old tires.
It is a little surprising, but that's why we don't get paid to be crew chiefs.
That clean air is strong. Tom Wood can tell you about that.
So, curious to see here Daniel Ricciardo. He's got that clean air, but Tom Wood and Taylor Wood are trying to run him down.
They really need to not race each other and work together to catch him.
They did not gain anything that lap. Daniel Ricciardo ran a 25-1, and Tom Wood Well, 102, Tom Wood with a 185, so just a little bit slower.
Behind them, a battle Sebastian Vettel, DeForest Buckner. Side by side. We haven't talked much about Vettel today, but he's quietly running a really good race.
He was running a really good race at Iowa, too. He just got screwed over with the pit stops.
Yeah, he had an unfortunate pit stop that cost him a good finish there. Potentially the win.
Yeah, so he's looking like a good oval driver.
DeForest Buckner looks to be getting that spot, but Seb is not giving up.
Can't give it up. Gotta fight hard for it. DeForest grabs it for now, but look at this. Back on the outside. This is a great battle here. What makes me nervous, though, is this is how that battle was going with Lewis Hamilton when he got on the wall.
They're definitely running each other hard. Very little room between them.
Looks like Sebastian might clear him here. He will. These cars are all spaced out here. Definitely running some good times. Jensen Button, I mean, he got in that dirty air and he is struggling, that's for sure. P9, about to lose it to Jennifer Mcdonald here, who was P10. Joseph Newgarden started P2. He's sitting back at P11. George Cullian sitting P12. Started P20. That's a good run.
Brandon Kluge started from the back, did not qual. He's running 13th. Pretty good recovery for him.
Yes, it is. We got, I mean, just looks like the points leaders, top 5. The best one so far is Button. Pierre Gasly is...
Yeah, Gasly's struggling here on this oval.
Struggling. Mick Schumacher, let's see what happens here. We got Kluge coming in. Looks like he's going to try to get the early break here on these guys. Eric and George are definitely, I'm sorry, David. Eric and David definitely slowing these guys down here in the middle of the pack. We got some more coming into pit. Looks like Jensen Button, Joseph Newgarden. Jason Layton is also in the pits. Sebastian Vettel P4. Taylor Wood P3, Tom Wood P2. Tom Wood slowly looks like he's might be catching up to Ricardo here, just a little by little.
He's definitely gapped Taylor Wood, and he's trying. I think it's seems to be maintaining about a second between the two of them.
We got these cars coming out of pit lane here. Jason Layton looks like he's first accident definitely started struggling.
Pit stop slowly cycling through as drivers come in. It's going to be interesting with if this race goes lapped or timed. If it cycles in a way that benefits a guy like Mick Schumacher that pitted earlier. As here comes your leader.
Yeah. Daniel Ricciardo will come in. That would get the lead back to Tom Wood. Curious to see. You don't have the lap leaders here. Who's going to get that extra point for most laps led? See Tom Wood here. Looks like
he may be coming in this time.
And Taylor Wood.
If I was Taylor, I think I would stay out a lap, try to get me a point. But she's going to follow him in.
Yep, she is. Looks like Sebastian will also be in, along with DeForest Buckner and Darius Leonard. Oh, Ross Smith and Benjamin Jean on pit lane. Definitely touched, but should be no harm, no foul there.
As this cycles through, I believe it looks like Daniel Ricciardo may retain the lead.
It'll be interesting to see.
It's going to be close.
It
Hey,
might be Mick Schumacher,
might be
actually.
Mick. Mick just passed him out of 4 there.
He did.
4 position. Here's Tom Wood. Taylor Wood exiting the pits.
Is Mick going to get past Tom Wood? He is going to get
He
past.
is.
Barely.
His tires are warm and he's got speed. Mick Schumacher. Turned out to be an oval specialist after his run at Iowa.
Gotta hope he can hold on here for the next 3.5 more minutes. Just gotta stay out in front of these guys. Don't pit. If I'm his crew chief, I mean, I don't care. Oh, we got a battle for second back there. Close battle here with the lap car being.
Whoa, the lap car.
Who's gonna get it? Is Tom gonna go 3 wide? Is he gonna try it? He is not gonna try it. He will get slowed down from that lap car.
Backs out of it. Lets Ricciardo make the move.
Which this could potentially be the battle for the lead here if Mick Schumacher decides to pit.
It's all going to come down to, does Mick have the fuel to hang on to this? He's got the speed.
Definitely has the speed. Look at this gap he's put.
As he clears Eric Feek there. Good bit of clear track in front of him now.
This will be interesting to see. Started P15, is hoping to finish P1. Daniel Ricciardo, though, hoping he pits.
Ricciardo's fast, 3/10 faster than Mick that lap.
Let's see what he does here. I mean, he's definitely
Got to get by Eric Feek first.
And he does. Clears him quick.
Ricciardo doesn't want to leave this up to fuel. He wants to do it on the track.
Yes, he does. Just make sure you get that lead. He doesn't want to. Yeah, he's not worried about the fuel at this point. Burn it up.
I think we are certain it'll be a time race. 5 minutes to go here. Up against a curfew. These things happen.
Thanks, Tom Wood. Ricciardo's still gaining on Mick there. 2/10 faster.
Another 2/10 that lap. He's coming for him.
Question is, how many laps do we have left? That'll be the big question. Ricciardo's still gaining, it looks like. Definitely gaining.
Another 3/10 that lap.
But is there enough time? Mick is struggling, you can see it now.
His tires, he pitted on lap 58, so 20 laps ago.
Look at Ricciardo, he is in that draft now. He's got the toe. Oh, he is setting his sights on it.
Thomas Darabaz back in the pits. He pitted around the same time as Mick, so this will be interesting.
Mick's staying out here. Around his lap cars. Who's this going to slow down? Who are these lap cars going to slow down more, Mick or Daniel? Looks like it might be a little bit of Mick.
Well, you got a McLaren teammate there. You got to wonder.
Mick makes the move. Josh Lane also there. Oh, is Mick coming in? Oh, no. Mick Schumacher. Oh,
comes up 3 minutes short on fuel. What a heartbreak. That gives the lead to Daniel Ricciardo here.
Daniel Ricciardo just has to hold on. It's going to set Mick back pretty far in points, I feel like, because he's definitely going to go a lap down here. Looks like a 38 here. Battling with Daniel Ricciardo. Josh Lane does not care that he's the leader.
No respect for the leader.
Oh,
Ricciardo got the wall there. We got to wonder if he's got some damage now. Tom Wood hopes he does.
He's getting slowed down a lot by Josh Lane. And oh, this is heating up again. Ricardo could not run his line. Taylor Wood and Tom Wood also battling there for P2.
Taylor Wood's coming on strong at the end of this run. Taylor Wood faster by a lot there than the front two. She's got a wheel on Tom here.
Let's see if she can clear it here going into 3. She's going to squeeze it.
Runs him up to the wall. Oh, Tom into the wall.
And here they are alive. Daniel Ricciardo must have a little bit of damage here that's just affecting this car.
Taylor Wood making the pass. You can see who wears the fire suit in that family.
Haha, zip, zip, zip. But Tom Wood not backing down. He's sticking right there with her. Ricciardo is struggling.
She's going to be onto him here in the next lap. Only a handful of laps to go here. We're waiting to see the white flag in about a minute or so.
And here comes Taylor Wood. I think she's going to get him. She's definitely going to get him. She's going to get
She's
him
going to put it right here in turn 3. Look at this move.
Come on, Taylor. Squeezes in. Look at this. To the lead, Taylor Wood. Ricciardo's struggling. He has no fight. Jennifer Mcdonald, P28.
Now it's just, do they have the fuel?
Right, if they have to pit here in the next lap or two, that just, I mean, it throws a wrench into everything.
30 seconds still on the clock, probably 2 laps to go here.
Taylor Wood not going to be slowed down here by this lap car. Oh, yes she is. I'm sorry, I lied. Spoke too soon. Jennifer McDonald. She clears her. What a run, Tom Wood. This speed came out of nowhere for Taylor Wood. Just got to hold on here, Taylor. Still waiting for race control to throw the white flag.
No white flag yet, so the fuel isn't certain.
Could be why Daniel Ricciardo slowed down. Maybe he's trying to make it on fuel.
Mick made it 22 laps. Oh, and here that must have been the white flag. We're seeing the checkered flag here. Taylor Wood.
Good run, Taylor Wood. Way to get the win.
Ricciardo's able to hold on with that damage for second. Tom Wood in third. Sebastian Vettel, P4.
Good job, Sebastian. DeForest Buckner coming in P5, but Taylor Wood, P36 to P1. What a run.
That's honestly incredible. Mick Schumacher tried to play a strategy game. Didn't work out for him. He wound up 17th.
Unfortunate. And Pierre Gasly, your points leader, well, before the race, ended up coming home P14. We didn't talk about him a lot at all today. He was struggling in the back.
He was struggling. 14th's not bad. A bunch of guys around him did have trouble.
I want to say Jenson Button should take the lead there, the points lead, because he was P7.
He might actually.
It'll be close there. Good battle. Poor Daniel Ricciardo just couldn't hold on to that car at the end there. It looks like he was struggling for grip.
Let's take a look at your full race results here.
Got Taylor Wood, P1. Daniel Ricciardo, P2. Tom Wood coming home with a podium after last week's disappointment, P3. Sebastian Vettel, P4. DeForest Buckner, P5. Cyril, P6. Jenson Button, P7. Jonathan Taylor, P8. Darius Leonard, P9. And Benjamin Jean, P10. I mean, that was a great battle. That whole race, you never knew who was going to be in the lead or who was going to struggle at the end of a run.
It really came in ebbs and flows there for a lot of drivers. Fast one run and then struggling the next. You never knew what was going to happen.
That's right, because Tom Wood, he dropped back to, it was at least P7, P8, the tail end of the top 10, that second run, and he turned it on there after that run.
Ryan Blaney. You got to feel for Ryan Blaney. Comes on 27th. I did get word from the infield care center. He is okay, as were the fans. No one was in the RV that he hit. So we're all good there.
Well, good. I mean, that's what you'd like to hear.
I will say I think the HWR AI insurance premiums are going to go up, but nobody's hurt.
Luckily, Tom Wood didn't get the waiver signed to finish the race, but he did get the waiver signed that all fans need to sign an insurance card before they enter the stadium, just in case stuff like that happens. But Tom said he is not paying for the RV, so this would be an interesting feud.
Well, I know a guy that just signed some rich drivers, so he might have to lean on his buddy Shepard down there.
Yeah, down in Team Trash, right? Well, Gateway Motorsports Park, it was a great race. I mean, that was enjoyable the entire race. We never knew what was going to happen. Field strategy was up in the air. We hadn't seen these guys race here before. I mean, I enjoyed it. How about you?
I think that was the race of the season because there were battles through the whole field and you didn't know who was going to win. That was amazing.
It was great. All right, race 4 complete out of 6 races, so we got 2 left. Hope you enjoyed it this time. We'll catch you next week.